things. So that is to multiple culture. And now I'm going to tell you how different countries feel about marriage. And first, take Canada for example. Their party is usually like their wedding is usually like a big party, and the bride usually will wear white dresses because they think white symbolizes purity, and they will carve each other's names and their marriage date inside their wedding rings and give it to each other. And like many other weddings, or they they often use flowers for decoration on their wedding. And next, in India, women will usually wear Georgia's wedding dress with golds or jewelry on her clothes because they think white represents purity and red means that you may have a lot of babies after you get married. And also their food in their wedding are usually cold food. And next is Bhutan. In Bhutan, they will hold their wedding in the midnight because they think in that period of time, people will stay calm and their hearts are the most purity. And if it rains during your wedding, they think it's the blessing from God. So usually people hate rainy days because it's not convenient and you might get wet, but for them it's a good thing to happen. And also Bhutan is a matrilineal society, so that means women's social status are higher than men, and they have more power than men. Now I'm telling you about how it is marriage. In ancient time, brides and grooms wore red wedding dress like this, and they thought red is jubilant. But nowadays, because of the influence of Western culture, most of the brides like to wear white wedding dress, and most of the grooms like to wear black or white suits. Next. Traditionally, brides brides sat in a signature list. They sat in this, and grooms rode a horse in front of the signature. But now they just sat in the car together. And this kind of picture is a wedding banquet. This is we can usually see this type of wedding banquet in the Taiwan's countryside, especially in villages. I remember when I was a junior high school student, I went to Jianghua to attend my cousin's wedding banquet, and I still remember there are a lot of people, they were beautifully, and there are many tables in the street. People will close a street in front of their house and hold a banquet. There is something special. The chef cooks next to us. Yes. But more and more brides and grooms like to get married in a church because they think it is more romantic. And Iris will talk about the Japanese marriage. The Japanese are very active about the etiquette and the procedures above all the formalities. Then the Japanese weddings are quite because they think the white stands for the pure and perfect. And the etiquette In addition, the aspect of cash gift, the number of 4 and 9, which represent dice and hearts, have to be avoided. Next, we are talking about gender in family. In the beginning, I prepared 3 questions to ask you. The first question: who is responsible to the housework in your family? Huh? Every family member. The second question: has your father ever looked after his children alone? How he would look after you?
Look after me. He does all the house chores, and he cook for us and be our dry goods.
And the third question: how does your family distribute the housework? Okay. In a part of family, since the Eastern and the Western have different in culture, so the interaction of household members also has distinct ways. The concept of Western families try to open-minded, and they have less generation gap and have more intimate relations than the Eastern family. From the first teacher, we can know their relationships are very close because they can do the wacky behaviors together to participate in the party. And the second teacher, um, their express love is direct and unexpected. And the third teacher and the fourth teacher are photographs of the Eastern entire families because their cultures are more conservative than the Western family. So the internet hardly search some eccentric photos of the Eastern family. Next slide. This part we are talking about gender in work. Have you heard of men are more successful than women? In the bank, managers and receptionists, which has the greatest part of men to do?
I think manager.
Yes, and the major sex of receptionist is woman. In the past, people thought that men should do some important jobs to take care of their family, and women should stay at home and do some housework. Men should study to be doctors, engineers, soldiers, and police. However, women should choose to be housewives, nannies, flight attendants, and nurses. Actually, it is a kind of sex discrimination. In this new generation,
innovation, people choose be what they want to be. Will anyone take an example of breaking the rule of stereotype?
Female bus driver.
Yes, and the other example of this is male nurse do work. It's the main thing. And policewoman and the woman soldier. Such as male nurse, it is more common now because of the innovation of our thoughts and the law. Act of gender equality in employment. It is a law that protects our rights in workplace. Next part we are talking about gender in studies. The option of choosing which department in school, parents should want their son to choose the engineering as his academic subject and want their daughter to choose liberal arts and business. If you are a girl and you want to choose major in engineering, your mom will be confused and ask, "Are you serious? And are you a boy?" Fortunately, now it's free to choose any kind of department. For example, although we are majoring applied English, there are many boys sitting in the class. We could choose what we want based on our interests or their other reason because it is freedom right now.
It's question and answer. Do you remember the country we introduced to you? And which country's marriage do you want to choose and why?
I want to because I don't want to go to another country.
Thank you. And after our introduction, do you think women should be in charge of housework or take care of children?
I don't think so. I think men also should do the housework and take care of children.
You're right. And do you think the men should study in hopes of medicine and become doctors, or they can choose what they want to study